I'm back, motherfuckers. I've been off for a month. You're probably thinking, where the fuck's he been? I've been traveling, and this is actually the second time, as you can see, that I'm filming this video, because for some reason my camera just decided to turn off for no reason. I'd finished filming the video, but I've been to 8 countries in the last 30 days. It's why I filmed no videos. I was planning to film videos, but I got there and got hit with something that I didn't think that I was going to experience, and it's what I'm going to talk about today. But I went to Poland, I went to Croatia, I went to Albania, I went to Montenegro, I went to Macedonia, Kosovo, Serbia, and Hungary. I went to Budapest as well. And I learnt a lot, but I also didn't work. I also didn't pursue my goals for a whole month when I planned to. And I sort of want to give you the reasons why. And just so, especially if you're someone who's considering going traveling, you can sort of gain an understanding and an expectation of what it is actually like, especially if you're like a high output, high performance individual. If you're someone who doesn't give a fuck about any of that, then this might not really be that important. But I'm also going to make a comparison to travel and home and the pros and cons of each, because there is pros and cons to each single one. So what do you learn when you travel? You learn extreme self-sufficiency, because everything is up to you. You have to sort every single thing out. You have to solve every single problem. Every day is just problem after problem after problem, and you're just solving each problem. And it's very fun. You enjoy how good you get at thinking and getting good at like creative problem solving. And it makes you very adaptable, because the situations and the problems you experience, they're uncomfortable and they're a fucking nightmare. But again, it builds this stuff, this discomfort, it builds you up, and you become a more adaptable man and individual, because it's constant decision making. Every single thing. Where am I going to eat? Where am I going to stay? How am I getting here? How am I getting to this bus station to get this bus to this country? Have I got to get a visa at the border? Stuff like that. You have to think about it. You have to research it. It's constant decision making, and travel as a whole is very uncomfortable. I was solo traveling. When I first landed in Poland, I was like, fuck, I'm actually here. This is very uncomfortable. But within a few days, I was into it. But these are the skills you develop. What problems do you experience from developing these skills? Decision fatigue. Every entrepreneur's fucking nightmare is decision fatigue, because decision making is a very, very valuable asset that you have that is finite. You don't have the infinite ability to make decisions. And you have a poorly designed environment that isn't set up for you to do your things like your business work or training. And there's absolutely no system in place, because everything is new constantly. I was in a new country every 3 or 4 days. Nothing can possibly be set up within that time. And this majorly affects the business and the fitness. I made barely any content. I trained like twice. I did summits and mountains, but like in terms of actually going to the gym and stuff related to my testosterone levels, it was a fucking nightmare. And do I regret it? Absolutely not, because I've been to 14 countries this year. I've traveled 7 months out of end of September now, start of October. I've traveled 7 months out of that, so I haven't even been at home that much. And it is majorly accelerated my growth as a man, and my identity as an individual has been majorly shaped by travel. And I extended intense periods of extreme discipline, and then travel, where when I was away for 6 months, I was much more disciplined than the month I just had. But that's because I sort of had more time to set myself up, and I was in places for longer. I went to Asia, if you didn't already know that. But yeah, travel's very uncomfortable. And this stuff, I surprisingly find very, very comfortable. I don't experience as much growth in terms of my identity. I experience the most growth in the business and the fitness. What is the difference from travel to home? Because they are like polar opposites in terms of what you can do at home. You can build systems. You can set yourself up very, very nicely to just make consistency ridiculously easy. When you get good at systems building in your own life, fuck me, I don't struggle with consistency at all. I don't struggle with not being motivated, because it's just all set up for me. Because I've set it up myself. I've built a system that actually supports what my goals are. I've built an environment around me that suits what my goals are. And this means I don't have to make any decisions whatsoever. It's just all built for me, and I just have to follow the steps, and it's so minimal compared to what travel is like. But travel, do I recommend you do it? Yes, absolutely. Do I recommend that you do this as well when you're at home? Absolutely. You just have to realize that if you want to, in terms of this, if you want the best results for your business or your fitness or whatever it is, travel's not the way to do it. Travel, if you want to grow the most as an individual, I would say go and travel, because it is much more uncomfortable. But it just depends. You can move between the two. It's about having both. It's about having these things that make you a better person, but it is also about the man that you become and the identity you have and the experiences that shape you as an individual. And it's just something you need to be aware of, because it wasn't a major issue in Asia. But I think ever since I got back from Asia, I've just stepped it up so many levels. I didn't expect that how hard it would be to work and train while I was away for a month. Could I have done it? Yes. Did I? No. I was just like, right, I've been working for fucking ages, for years. I never really take time off. I'm just gonna have a month. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I did, and now I'm back on it, leveling up more than I ever have before, because I find that if I travel, I have time off, I will take multiple leaps above wherever I was even before traveling. And we're in a new era now. We're going to be posting content every single day. I'm going to maybe even do 2 YouTube videos a day just to catch up on the YouTube videos I've missed. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Per se, with systems, I sell a system, my entire lifestyle system that allows me to be incredibly consistent with optimizing my testosterone and my lifestyle. You can find that in the description, the High Testosterone Blueprint. I help guys naturally optimize their testosterone and become absolute savages. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some value from it. I'm not even sure what I'm going to name this video because it's a bit of a random one, but it's relative to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.